Silver Tubers. It's Mr. Z coming to you on Monday evening, the 20th. I thought I'd do a little unboxing video of another hobby that I have apart from silver. Many of you regular viewers know that I'm a watch hound. I collect watches, and I collect a wide assortment of types of watches, from your survival watches, your ABC watches, altimeter, barometer, thermometer, compass, tough solar, Casio watches, all the way to, the automatic assortment that have the mechanical self-wind movements. This one is a Mondaine Swiss Railway watch. And this one is a automatic Alpina, Swiss made, once again with the display case back, all the way down to the old school Swatch watch. Picked up a few of these in Vegas a few years back, and then I have an homage watch. Could never afford an actual Luminar Panari, but I have a replica. It's a manual wind. I don't wear it, mostly because it's a replica and it's heavy as all get out. Big, thick, chunky watch. To the simple, day date, swatch, quartz, runs on a battery. Today, we'll do a real quick watch check. Today I'm wearing a Tauatec. They're more of a tactical looking watch, but it has the date and it has incredibly good lume, which in the watch world refers to the luminescence of the indices in the hands, the markers. These are tritium filled vials rather than painted on lume. And it has tritium vials on the hands as well. And this is a carbon case, so it's very lightweight. On it, I have my new favorite watch strap company, Archer watch straps, and it's silicone, and I gotta tell you, it almost feels like silk. It's so soft and stretchy, but yet extremely durable. I've started putting these. I put one on my Speedmaster, and it just changed the entire way that the watch felt. And so, but I got a package from Amazon today because I gave in and purchased a new watch. So let's get to opening this. Like I said, I know this isn't the normal run-of-the-mill Mr. Zeke silver pouring video, but I think it's neat once in a while to share other hobbies that we might have apart from our love of metals. And so, I'm going to back this up just a little bit before I damage anything. I don't have a professional recording studio, so I have been looking at these watches for several years, and they are manufactured actually in Canada. I'm going to set it right here for right now. They're manufactured from Swiss parts. All the parts are made in Switzerland, and they are, there's no name on the outside of the box, this sleeve, but there you have the manufacture of the watch. This is a Momentum, and they're manufactured in St. Moritz, Canada, which is, I believe, right off the coast of Vancouver. And I have been looking at this particular model for quite some time, and I thought, I'm going to pull the trigger. It's not an expensive watch. It's a quartz watch, which, purists frown on quartz watches. They need to be an automatic or a manual wind, but there are some benefits to a quartz watch. They don't have to be worn. They keep time. They will always be running, and you get about a 4.5 to 5 year battery. This one's advertised a 4.5 to 5 year battery life on it. So let's have a look at what we got here. I wanted a watch that was medium size. So right off the bat, I'm noticing that the watch has shifted in transit, but it did come from Canada. So let's have a look at this. I wanted something that was very clean, and there's some paperwork. There's the Monumentum sports watch with date, and it's in multiple languages. There are operating instructions in multiple languages. They got really good reviews, and then this one, this other piece of paper in here, they're truly designed for use in alternate conditions. And one of the dead giveaways is they have a screw down crown to ensure that it's actually waterproof. Always screw in the crown after setting the time and date. Check this before getting your watch wet. Thank you for your purchase. Well, that was very nice of them. Our watches are assembled by hand in Vancouver, British Columbia, or Blaine, Washington. We really sweat the details. Our in-house watchmakers will keep your watch running smoothly for years to come. Fill in below to validate your warranty. Now, there are two variants in this watch. There is Japanese parts and there are Swiss parts. I opted for the Swiss parts, and so let's have a look at how it comes across. The first thing that strikes me is it's a very clean face. Now, my eyes are getting older, obviously, as I am getting older, and dates are becoming harder for me to read on watches, and this one I specifically appreciate the red pointer to the date, because usually you just have a tiny little date window and you have to hold your arm at, your wrist at arm's length to read the date. I also like the Arabic numerals all the way around. I get a really quick read on the face. This one is stainless. They offer this model in titanium, I believe, but I wasn't interested in that. First glance, good construction, good solid. I don't see a lot of tool marks on the bezel or on the case. You'll notice that the adjustment crown is at 4 o'clock, and they do that so that it doesn't dig into your wrist when you wear it. I'm right-handed, but I wear my watch on my right wrist, and you can see, let's see if it'll focus. It should focus here. It should say, maybe I can zoom it. Swiss parts. They're at the bottom. Swiss parts, not Swiss made, which to earn the moniker Swiss made, you have to have 60% of the watch made in Switzerland. And this particular watch, you can see, is the flatline model. And so today is the 18th. No, it is not. What is today? Today is the 20th, I think. Where's the? I always fall back on the Casio Tough Solar to give me the date. So today is the 11/20. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to set the date. I haven't read the instructions, but I'll unscrew the crown and we'll see if we can. Alright, so 19th, and what I always do then is to make sure that it doesn't roll over. Very easy to turn. I'm impressed with that. It's got a mineral, it's got a sapphire, so now it's the 20th in the AM, and I know that it's the PM, and so I'm going to keep rotating it around. It turns very easily, and it's a hack set, which means that when I pull it out to set the time, the second hand stops moving. So I can set it to an exact second if I so desire. And current time here is 7:23, it looks like. Let me see what I was wearing today. Yeah, 7:23, so I'm going to set this to 7:23. Oh, past it. 7:23 on the 20th. Push that in. Good positive click. I always go back up about half a turn before I begin screwing the crown down, just so that I know that I'm not cross-threading it. And definitely, it is definitely a, there we go. Catch the thread. A little bit of dust on the face. Oh, that's the plastic wrap. So I'm going to pull the plastic wrap off of the mineral crystal, and maybe we'll get a clearer picture. Usually there's a spot on the watch. I'm looking for a spot on the watch where the clear plastic here will peel off. Oh, I had it and I took it. There we go. So there, now we have a much clearer. So you can see nice clear letters, sapphire crystal, water resistant to 330 feet or 100 meters. And size-wise, it's a 42 millimeter. It comes with a rubber strap. I will be changing this out to one of those Archer silicone straps, but overall, we'll put it in perspective with the old Speedy because that's the standby. But overall, it's about the same size, 42 millimeters as the Speedmaster, but a little bit easier to read, just because it's a very clean, open face. Not going to use it really to keep track of the lapse time or anything. Just a general work watch that I won't be afraid to scratch up. And on the back here, see what it says. Kind of hard to get focus. Flatline field, sapphire. It's got all the specs and everything on the back. I'm going to peel the plastic off the back. Like I said, this isn't my normal video, and I know I'm running a little bit long, but like I said, I think it's important that we share our different hobbies apart from the metals industry. Screw-down case back, I like that. That ensures some good water resistance. Kind of hard to read this writing in the light, but that's my pickup. This is my little treat to myself, celebrating my new job. I plan on wearing this to work there, so that if I, mash it up, bash it up, do whatever to it, I don't, sweat it. But the hands are luminous, and it does have luminous hour markers. But this is, I believe, painted with super luminova, so it does require some daylight charging to glow. But all the reviews I read said that, once you get it good and charged, it'll stay lit, and it'll be lit very well. And so, anyway, that's my pickup, my Momentum, new addition to the watch family. If you're a watch fanatic or a watch hound, check them out. I think I got this one on Amazon for about $140 with free shipping. So check them out. I appreciate it. Mr. Z coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. Cheers.